Now, architecture topics. There are an awful lot of topics that could be taught in software architecture, and we have a limited number of weeks to cover them. So I have to teach the common basic topics that will get you through to be able to develop an architecture. So there are required topics and there are elective topics. Of the required topics, we will look at the architecture context, the conceptual architecture, the execution architecture, the implementation architecture, architecture qualities, architecture patterns, architecture evaluation, and documenting architecture. It may seem strange, but the last two are probably more important than the others. Now, the elective topics, it's all very well to talk about each individual technique, but among other things, what you ought to be able to work with is common industry architecture styles. There are kind of ways of doing things in the industry that are fairly typical for it. Now, the four that I have and I have lectures on that are there for the elective topics are product line architectures, real-time embedded systems architectures or just real-time systems, web-based systems, and microservice architectures. Now, I picked those four because they are the four that you're most likely to encounter, and they're the four that are quite different in their considerations, the things you have to know. Now, these elective topics, they are not discussed in tutorials. They're lecture-based only with a quiz. You can choose any two of them and answer the quizzes on those. Now, the exam will require you to know at least one of them. Is not too concerned which one.